I've done some research on how museums deal with their dinosaur skeletal figures, and I've come to find that a lot of what we see at the museums that we believe are dinosaurs are actually replicas of their bones, made out of man-made materials and wire frames and so forth. So it leads me to consider the Spinosaurus skeleton that we saw in Jurassic World, the one that Rexy broke through in a legendary sort of way. Now, my initial impression on that was it was supposed to be reminiscent of the T-Rex conquering the past. In this case, the Spinosaurus that defeated the other T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3. I think that the producers, in general, are paying more attention to what the fan communities are talking about online, and they heard our cry. They became aware of how so many people were frustrated with how that went, with how quickly that battle went, and the side in which it was swayed. So in order to appease what I would say is perhaps the greater fan base, they decided to have Rexy burst through the skeleton of a Spinosaurus. Granted, not the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, to metaphorically showcase to the fan base how the T-Rexes, and the T-Rex specifically that made Jurassic Park so memorable, is once again the queen of the island, and perhaps always has been. Now, the skeleton that we saw in Jurassic World looks pretty damn clean, and it doesn't make much sense to consider the possibility that InGen or the creators of Jurassic World Park decided to go and, say, kill the Spinosaurus on Site B just to take it back to the Jurassic World Park to make a skeleton out of it. I think a lot of the contributors would see that sort of act to be inhumane, to kill a healthy dinosaur. And the Spinosaurus was very young, so it seemed, so it probably had quite a life ahead of it. And if anything, at the least, because they see their dinosaurs as assets and moneymakers, they would have captured the Spinosaurus and had it displayed on the Jurassic World island. So I think it's a great possibility that they probably just left Site C alone in that way, or maybe contained the dinosaurs there and preserved them in hopes of using them for the future in the Jurassic World Park. And I think this leaves open the possibility that we will see the return of that Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. Perhaps in this Jurassic World 2 Fallen Kingdom film. Maybe they'll just pay homage to it by having it walk away in the distance as other predators go to battle. Or maybe they'll have it contribute to the film in some way, in a greater way than that. Or maybe we won't see it until the next film. But I think they're leaving money on the table if they choose to just do away with that character entirely. Specifically that very one from Jurassic Park 3. And the studios, I don't think, tend to do that. They like to make money in every way that they can. We even see some try to bring back characters that supposedly died in the past. And with the Spinosaurus being up in the air as to whether or not it's still alive or dead, it leads me to believe that they probably will bring it back if the series continues. And like I said, a lot of the museum skeletal dinosaurs that we see are fake bones. They could have easily taken a laser scan of, say, a Spinosaurus similar to the one in Jurassic Park 3, of its outer structure and interpreted its skeletal structure, to where from that they could have made the bones and displayed them on Jurassic World. But that's just my opinion. I think the damn thing's still alive, and I don't think the bones in Jurassic World are the Spinosaurs that we saw. I think that they represent the Spinosaurus in a metaphorical sense in order to appease the fan base, but it didn't represent directly that specific Spinosaurus. But what do you guys think? Those are my thoughts on the matter. Let me know yours. Let me know in the comments below, and like this damn video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. Peace be with you.